Hello, Grandma Prepper here. Just doing a quick walkthrough. I actually used to live in the apartment next door, but I wanted to give you an idea of what my space was to work with. Not much. I had 4 kids in a teeny tiny apartment. This kitchen is about a minute big. And for a kitchen, there's actually a lot of cupboard space, and they're not done in here yet, but they're letting me go ahead and do this little video real quick for the small spaces. So in here, in this little cupboard right here, I just had my pots and pans, and then down below was my bakeware. Under the sink was all my cleaning supplies, and all the other cupboards had food in them. All of them. It was all food. When you walk in the door, I had on this wall right here, when you walked in, that is where I'm trying to remember what it was called. Oh, China Hutch. And it was full of all my dishes from my kitchen. And then right next to it, right here where this garbage can is, was a cupboard that I kept food in. And then my dining room table was here. And then on the wall, I had shelving. And there were 3 shelves, and that had food on them as well. And then I had a couch that was roughly here, and we had built a wood structure around the couch, and that had all my kids' toys in it. My apartment was a 3-bedroom, and 2 of the bedrooms were half the size of this one. So this one is a 10 by 10. And closets are the same, teeny tiny. And then there's a little coat closet right here. And the door's not wet. Okay, I can move that. They've been painting in here, so. Anyway, a little tiny coat closet, that had all my supplies in it. And then this closet does not exist in the apartment that I was in. And the bathroom is about as big as a minute. And I had a caddy, like a shelving unit. It was a little dresser. The little dresser that is currently in my prep room, that actually sat against this wall when I lived next door. And it had my bathroom stuff in it for the girls. And then under the sink had more cleaning supplies. And in my bedroom, in my apartment, this was the master bedroom, and it was actually square. It didn't have a bay window. And I had my bed, the top of my bed was actually 3/4 of the way up the wall, and underneath was all storage. I had put 3 dressers underneath, and all of my camp gear and long-term emergency needs were underneath of that bed. And I don't remember what was on the other wall. I just remember my bed being really high and having to jump to get up there. So anyway, I will add more info. I want to let the guys get back to work. They want to get in here and get things done so that they can get this apartment, the new renters, moved in. So please excuse my mess. I apologize. It's my house. I can clean it every day and it gets a wreck no matter what I do. And there's only 4 of us in the house right now. So, and what you see, the mess, it's all me. So anyway, this China Hutch is very similar to the China Hutch I had in the apartment, except for it did not have this buffet table. The top actually, there was no hole. It was just all one size. And I, like here, right now I have my Christmas dishes in this one. But in the one that I had in the apartment, it was all of our daily use dishes. And then these are holiday silverware, and in the apartment it was our just random oh no, there weren't any drawers in that one. That's right. And underneath I kept the same things as I do here. In this one I'm keeping all of my Christmas and Thanksgiving servingware down here, and platters and things like that in the three doors down there. It's the same height as the one that I had in the apartment, but the space, except for, it was, the front was all the same depth, and the doors were like stacked right on top of each other, and there was no table. And then this one, let me turn on a light here so you can see. This blue dresser was actually white at the time, and it was in the bathroom. And I tell you, this dresser is not very big. The stack of water, if I had a fourth one, it would be just as tall, and those are the Costco ones. So any 20-ounce bottle, stack 4 of them on top of each other, and you've got the height of this dresser. And this is what we kept all of our hair ties and gels and all that girl stuff. Curling irons, blow dryers, you name it, it was in there. And the cabinet that I was telling you about that we used as a pantry, it's not all that big, but it was a lifesaver in that little tiny apartment. I'm currently in my garage. One of my boarders is using this one. And I'm going to open a door here so that you can see just how much food that one of these can hold. And the other side is actually really organized. So of course I show you the side that isn't organized, but he doesn't care. I know that prepping in small places can be occasionally a daunting task, and it can be extremely frustrating, and I understand where you're coming from. I prepped for 4 children and my brothers and my parents while I was living in a little teeny tiny 3-bedroom apartment. Now remember, I showed you the bedrooms in those in that apartment, and I showed you a 2-bedroom, and my apartment was a 3-bedroom. You got to split that second room into 2 rooms, and that's what you had in my apartment. It was a nightmare. I remember what was on the other wall. It was the entertainment unit with 2 TVs and 4 game machines. I could not let my children outside to play because they would be sexually harassed or victimized in other ways by the kids that were running around. So my little ones never left my porch.